I'm Kevin Eatswell, one of the exotic animal clinicians here at the Royal Dick School of Veterinary Studies. We spend a lot of our time seeing a variety of exotic patients that come onto clinics. One of the examples we've got here is Erwin here, a bearded dragon. Very, very common pet reptile, and they're brilliant. They're so sort of tractable. You know, you can handle them. You can see he's quite happily sitting on my hands here. Really, really sort of a pet you can engage with and interact with. And with these sort of species, it's very, very important that we look after them properly. And a lot of the cases that come through from a clinical point of view coming onto clinics, it's due to husbandry problems that we get, where people just haven't quite picked up on the precise care that these sort of species need to be kept healthy long term. Bearded dragons, they eat a mixture of invertebrates and salad items. Very important those are prepared ready for them adequately, and one of the issues we get is a lack of calcium coming through in the diet, so they have to be dusted, and in the invertebrates we gut load them as well. We feed them high products in calcium to get sufficient calcium in. So when Erwin here has his breakfast, he basically gets enough calcium in that diet. Alongside that, bearded dragons are desert dwelling species from Australia, so they're exposed to high levels of ultraviolet light and heat naturally as well, and getting the right style and design of bulbs set up in the tank for these guys is very important, so they can bask under and keep themselves nice and warm, but also get ultraviolet light as well at the same time is very important for their vitamin D metabolism. And getting the diet right, getting the heating right, getting the lighting right really are some of the first steps in getting these looked after properly for the long-term care in captivity. And having the right enclosure size, right levels of activity they can do within that, getting the humidity levels right, and ensuring there's nothing in the tank that can harm them in terms of things they might eat accidentally or damage themselves on is also very important. And once you've got the main sort of points of husbandry covered, then these are brilliant to have as pets. Long term, they do really, really great. And like I say, you can just sort of do anything to these guys. They're very sort of tractable. And a lot of people that have them as pets, they'll be coming out and they'll be having sort of half an hour in the living room of an evening, just sort of some exercise. But they'll sit on your shoulder, they'll sit on your lap whilst you're watching TV, and they're really quite docile and friendly, really. And our clients just absolutely adore them. They really bond well with them. And you can see Erwin here is just absolutely, he's just sitting here having a bit of a handling time with me, and is completely loving it really, aren't you, matey?